Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG, and we're on the Grand Battle map of Nebelburg, and it's being commanded by Sniper Note. Yep, you've seen his replays before. Oh, he's getting very close to that mouse. Too close. I think the mouse got a little close to one of his teammates as well. Right, Sniper Note's headed off towards the northeast corner. Now, what can we say about this Arty? Well, it's otherwise known as King Kong. It was featured in a Life magazine article. It was actually built for the conquest of Japan, if they actually had to go in and invade Japan, but wasn't required in the end. It was a great pity, really, because it was a pretty spectacular piece of ordnance. Could fire one 24cm shell every 1 minute and required a huge crew to service it as well. Well, he's got his first target. It's a Gorilla 15, and he's off towards the south, and he's lost sight of him. But there are his teammates nearby, so it looks like he's gonna eventually get a chance to shoot. And there's the Gorilla. Okay, lining him up for a shot. Rounds out, mark the target, and he's well, he splashes both of them. He did 28 hit points of damage to the Gorilla and 155 to the Cranbarn. But the thing is, he stunned both of them. So he has picked up some stun assists since. The Cranbarn's used his first aid kit. Got rid of the stun quickly. Obviously he intends to get into action, and a stun would slow him down. Now Sniper Note's almost ready to shoot. He's marking his target, but he actually marked the ground because he doesn't want his teammates to get too close to the Cranbarn, because they'll get hit by the splash, and he doesn't want to have to pay compensation. But he's going to go after the IS-7. He's marked that target late, but oh, 547 hit points, and he actually killed a tank that he couldn't see. There was a T100 LT in there, and I think because there was a delay between it actually appearing, he actually set fire to it. I'm pretty sure he did. But the IS-7 went down as well, so he picked up stun assist off that. I'm pretty sure that he set fire to that T100 LT. It's not showing in his damage logs, but I think the reason it's not showing is because it was a blind kill. He set fire to it while he couldn't see it, and it just suddenly appeared after it burned to death. Ooh, two tanks, an E5 and an IS-4. He's almost loaded. He's dialing in, almost ready to go, and is he going to fire? Yes, he is. Rounds out. And it's a kill shot! 418 hit points. The IS-4 is no more. So that's 2 kills he's got so far. And that E5 is backing up. And, oh my god, that E100 hasn't got much health. Looks like that could be his next target. See if he can splash that. 48 hit points. I think that would be a certain kill. But I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the E5. Is he? No! No, the E100 is a more difficult shot. He's got to actually fire over that rock. And I don't think he can get it past. But he can splash the E5. He's just working out where he needs to put the shell to do the maximum damage. No, don't go for the E100. You'll never hit it. He's got a red line there. The rock's in the way. Okay, he's going to splash the E5. Rounds out. Oh, that's so annoying. Somebody killed the E5 before Sniper Note's round arrived. But I'm sure he would have killed it. I'm absolutely certain of it. It was right on target. The shell would have landed right next door to the E5, and that would have been the end of his game. Okay, he's going back to that Cranbarn. But no, he can't hit that, so he's going to go for the 260, I think. Yep, looks like it's the 260 he's going to go for. It's hiding behind that rock and backing up every now and then to shoot, side scraping. And of course he's a perfect target for Sniper Note every time he does that. And that Super Conqueror is using the ridgeline. Ah, no, is he going to go for that E100? Yep, he's marking the E100, but the E100's been killed, so he doesn't need to fire. Super Conqueror. Lining him up, work out where he's going to be, and Yep, round about there. He's going to pull forward when he wants to, but the shell's going to go. Oh, it fell. It went long. It did stun the Super Conqueror. He got something out of it, but it's unfortunate he did pull back when he did. Oh, he did pick up some points. Yes, he picked up a lot of points. The Super Conqueror was wiped out. So he actually picked up a lot from that. Even though he missed, the stun was enough to do the damage. And that Cranbarn's emptying his magazine. He's now pulling back. And he's now being killed. Sniper Note's almost loaded. He's looking for his next target. Oh, he's a Leopard 1, but he's a fast mover. It makes it very difficult to hit that with a T92. And that Leopard's getting hit in the rear as he retreats anyway. There are plenty of targets nearby though. There's a T57 Heavy there. Sheridan there, who's poking his nose out every now and then. And he's been tracked. Rounds out. And it's a kill shot. 1,341 hit points. Wow, that was a big one. That Sheridan was overmatched completely by a 24cm shell. No problem with that going through the armour. T57 Heavy is poking his nose out round the corner of that rock, but he's a difficult target to hit. He'd have to splash him. Every time he backs up like that, though, he does expose himself. And if he keeps exposing himself, he's going to be on the offenders register. Okay, T57. Waiting for the reload to go through. Few more seconds. This long agonizing wait. Rounds out. Oh! Well, it was a good shot. It was a splash. 638 hit points. And it stunned the T57. That's going to put his accuracy off. He was waiting for his reload to go through. And most of his shells have probably gone astray. And he's been taken out. So Sniper Note picks up some stun assist. He's doing well. He's got 3 kills so far and a heap of stun assists. 2,250. 3,000 actual damage. And he's got 2 targets there. I think he's going to go for a bombardier here. Oh, now that's a shame. One of them was wiped out before he could fire. And I don't think that strip's going to last very long either. He's marking the target, but he's been killed. And that is the end of the battle. Would you believe it? That was a very quick battle. There was still 7 minutes 22 seconds on the clock. His team were on the ball, you could say that, and of course he was doing extremely well himself. Let's have a look at the end of battle results, and it's a first class tanker for Sniper Note in the T92 HMC. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12 in that one, and I'm afraid that's all he got, but he did get 11 bonds during that battle. Let's have a look at the scores. Well, he got 5th place when it came to damage, 3,641 hit points, but he shared the top spot with 3 other tanks for 3 kills apiece. And he also managed to get 2nd place when it came to base XP of 1,013. Showed how much he was working. This E100 obviously was working a lot more than him. 1,349 base XP. That's a huge total. That must be an ace tanker. He fired 7 shots. He got 2 direct hits, 2 penetration, and 7 splash. So that shows and indicates that he actually splashed more than 1 tank at once. He actually did damage of 3,641 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 8 of the enemy and killed 3 of them, and he did stun assistance damage of 2,250 hit points off 6 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 45,867 credits. And after ammunition resupply, and remember these shells are very expensive, the 24cm, he still came away with 28,367 credits profit. And he received 1,013 base XP, but it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, and he had a personal reserves going at the same time, so he actually took 3,546 experience points in total. Sadly, I have to report that that T100 LT, it wasn't an arson. He didn't set fire to the thing, but he did appear slightly later than the shell landed. But I think it was just a case that it shook the T100 to death, or at least splashed him to death. Did 514 hit points of damage to him while he was sitting in that little hole. And so it was a blind kill. He did kill it after the shell landed, but it wasn't an arson job, so because he didn't end up with an arson medal. So that's a bit sad that he didn't pick up another medal, but all the same, it was still quite funny to see that tank suddenly appear out of nowhere and to know that he had another kill. So well done there, Sniper Note. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.